In this video, we're going to make a plantain press. In my culture, we call it banann peze. Also, shout out to the many different cultures that have many different names for the plantain press. The tracing part is kind of easy. So I had one line around, so I was able to trace it against the wood that I'm going to be cutting. So it's kind of easy. Take your time when you're doing this because number one, this is your outline and that will determine how everything comes out. Now, this is the bottom part for the plantain press. The top part was the handle. This is the bottom part. So it's the same procedure. Just take your time, clamp the wood onto the existing wood that you're going to be using and then start tracing it out. Now, once you finish the tracing the bottom and the top, everything should look like this. So you should have a bottom, top. You guys get the picture, right? This is a jigsaw blade. So we're going to be using the jigsaw to cut some of the material off. Now, this is the jigsaw itself. Now, as you can see, this little slot thing right there, right? It's the little blue handle thing that I'm pressing down with my index finger, right? So now you're going to insert the blade just right in there, right inside that little slot. Now, make sure that it's sitting properly on the little wheel right here, this little wheel. As you can see, it has to be tightly secured onto that wheel. Now you can start cutting. What I did is I clamped my material onto my work surface, and then I started just using my jigsaw to cut out the outlines. Now, if it's your first time using the jigsaw and you are not comfortable with using the jigsaw, brothers and sisters, please check out my short videos that I have on my channel. It explains to you in detail on how to operate the jigsaw. Now, difficult part of doing this is just getting the right angle to make my cuts. The material was kind of small and I didn't have a lot of room to work with, so I just had to rely on my skills with the jigsaw and start making my cuts. As you can see right here, it just takes a little bit of practice. I'm not an expert on using the jigsaw, but from time to time I do dry runs and I take old material lying around the shop, and what I do is I just use and practice how to operate this jigsaw. As you can see, I know I need a lot of practice, but I'm getting around though. What do you think, guys? I realized making the bottom was kind of easy. The top part, the handle part was kind of difficult. As you can see right here, everything is cut out and we're ready to go to move on to the next step. Now go ahead and take out your 8-inch half round file to start filing. Now, filing is a lot of work, but make sure you don't overexert yourself. Just take your time, pace yourself. Now, while filing the material, keep in mind the most important thing is that you must pay attention to detail. And also keep in mind that this is the handle part and you don't want to have any sharp edges. And also, brothers and sisters, this is your perfect time to smash that like button because on this channel, you will be empowered, inspired, and to build such as this beautiful plantain press. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe because if you subscribe, you have access to great tutorials and future projects. Thank you very much. Now, in order to alleviate some of the stress off of your index finger, as you can see right here, put your thumb on this little groove and start filing. Filing the top part of the plantain press was a lot of work. And also what you're going to realize too is that filing the bottom part takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. So this is where it's very important that you pay attention to details. At this point, I took out my multi-purpose tool and I started sanding the surfaces for the top and also the bottom of the plantain press. After that, you're going to take out your router, attach a round bit to it and also the router depth so you can get a nice, perfect, round, smooth edge. Now, I didn't attach my battery to my router, and the reason why I didn't do that is because of the fact that I got into a habit of doing a practice run before I attach my battery. The most important part of a router bit is the body, the shank, and the finish, and also the small little wheel right here which rides against your material while you route. Now I'm using my round over bit to round the top and the bottom part of the plantain press, but the only part that I'm not gonna round over is the back where the hinges are gonna go. Brothers and and sisters, it's entirely up to you if you want to add a hole on the handle part, but to give it that uniform look, I decided to add one anyway. So I took out my drill and along with a 3 1/4 inch spade bit, and I applied my hole. In order to avoid any tear outs, what you do is you just drill, you flip it, and you drill the other side accordingly. So far so good. Now all I have to do is apply my hinges. Now I'm using brass hinges and along with stainless steel screws, which will guarantee a long life for the plantain press. All right, now the plantain press is all done. Now let's take a look at my work. Excellent. I really like it. Now one more step, which is the most crucial step, is to add my branding. And here you go. ECF. Empowerment Custom Furniture. Brothers and sisters, you cannot have a plantain press without having fried plantains, right? Well, check this out. If you guys really want to know a great recipe, go over to Love for Haitian Food YouTube channel. Man, you guys will be amazed. As a matter of fact, I got the recipe from there. I'll leave the link inside the description box right below this video. And also, if you dying for some real good fried plantains after this video, if you're in the area, to go over to Good Taste Catering and Events. Excellent Haitian restaurant. And I will also leave all the information, they link inside the description box. Okay, the moment that you've been waiting for to see if this plantain press really works. All right, here you go. Now the most important thing here is to add some pressure. Guarantees they come out really flat, crisp, and delicious, as you can see right here. Oh man, this is delicious. Now all you have to do is put the fried plantain back in the frying pan so it become extra crispy. Now you can have fried plantain as a appetizer or as just a little dinner, whatever you want. It's really up to you. And now I'm just gonna try one myself. Here you go. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. My name is Benoitchery. Peace out.